Hey, what are we doing today? I'll put that in. I'll put that in. What do we got
Top
today?
8 all sports greatest single season teams of all time to not win a championship.
So you win all sports.
I went all sports, but I kept it like within your major few.
Did you go
I
off
am
books?
gonna say
I went two from each sport personally. I went two hockey, two baseball, two football, and two basketball.
I I have honestly, as far as dramatics go, I have more football than anything, but I have at least one from each of the four major for the
Okay,
major North
cool.
American. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, who's your number 8?
My number 8, the 2013 Denver Broncos.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, right. That was
I
Peyton's
have
big
stats
year.
here. This was Peyton's big year.
Big year. 50 touchdowns.
Record 606 points scored.
Wow.
Record for passing touchdowns at 55.
Right.
Record for passing yards at 5,477.
Damn, he had a
Only
good year.
only game they scored less than 20 points was in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Lost in the Super Bowl to the Seattle Seahawks.
That's right.
And
That was quicksand moment
that was quicksand moment, but that
where
was
they just fell right apart
but
right
I
after
think
that.
this was Seattle's redemption year.
No, that was their
No,
first.
this was their first one, and then they fudged it,
That
right?
was the one in
Yeah.
New York, dude. That was the outdoor New York winter game for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It was
So
awesome.
for my number 8, the 2013 Denver
Okay.
Broncos.
My number 8 is the 94 Seattle Supersonics, who
Ooh,
became the very first NBA team, number 1 seed overall, to lose to a number 8. I believe that was
that's
Sean
fair.
Kemp years. And
That's
definitely
fair.
shorter than that.
That's a good
So
one.
that
That's
was
a
a
good
good.
one.
Yeah.
My number
7.
7 is another football one. The dramatics in football make it so much better because the weeks are shorter.
Yes.
Like,
You're absolutely right.
St. Louis Rams 2001.
Lost to Denver?
14-2 in the regular season,
Right.
beating that's a better record than the Denver Broncos, who broke all those
Oh
thousands of
no, they
records.
lost to the Patriots.
Tom Brady's first
Brady.
Super Bowl.
That's right.
Outscored their
Adam
opponents.
Vinatieri.
Outscored their opponents by 230 points total by
Wow.
the end of the year.
That was the greatest show on turf.
It was. And their only 2 losses, they lost by a total of only 10 points.
Wow. Wow, that's a good one, dude. That
Yeah,
is
bro.
a good one. Dope, man. That was Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, all the big. Yeah, that was a
That was the like the direct end of their era,
yeah.
because that's when Tom Brady goes, "Well, I'm here, boys."
Yeah. Time for me to take over the whole fucking league.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, where do I go here?
Number 7.
Going number 7. So I am going to go number 7. I'm going the 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning losing to the Columbus Blue Jackets. They were 62, 16, and 4.
Yeah.
Right? Second best team in NHL history to lose in the first round. Second best. So we know what my future has in store.
It's funny because I actually have them in the opposite order further up the list.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah,
It's all good. All good. I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because they lost in their first round sweep against Columbus. That was
And they were up
wild.
3-0 in the game. The
They
first
were
game.
up 3-0 in the first game. I know.
First game.
I have
And
it in
everybody's
my
like,
stats.
oh, everybody's like,
my
series
stats.
over. Series over.
Right.
No.
All right. So it's funny because
Was
now
that
that you just did number 7, so I'm on
right?
number 6.
Okay, but that number's for that Columbus team, that was Torts, right?
That was Torts, yeah, with Panarin, and they
Right.
still had No, who they have in net? They had Elvis Merzlikins in net, I think, at the time.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't Bobrovsky in that?
No, he had already signed his big contract in fucking Florida.
You sure?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Bobo.
They've had him for like I swear that was the
Oh
year
no,
that he left.
2019. Never mind. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I
Florida.
think that was the year after he left.
Right. Okay.
Which kind of sucks for him in general. Like that's unfortunate. But now who's laughing, right?
Right.
All right. So number 6.
Right.
This is hilarious. This is because I have the 2022-2023 Boston Bruins.
Better
But
record, dude.
they had a better regular season record, but they lost in 7. They did not have a
Oh, they
3
didn't get
nothing series
swept.
lead. They didn't get swept,
Oh,
which is so much more of a depressing
oh,
way to
you're kind of right
lose.
there. You know,
But they broke the all-time season record
right,
for regular season wins. They had their record was 65-12-5, which with 135 points, which is
right. You're
like
right though. You're
incredible.
right. They actually put up a fight.
They put up a fight and
All they
then
got
ended
beat
up
was
losing.
by the greatest freaking goaltending performance in both teams.
Right?
Both teams. The
Both teams.
goaltending was
Phenomenal.
like
Phenomenal.
that one behind the back when that
Right?
one by Bobble. Oh my! It was one of
Insane.
the greatest saves in the history of hockey.
Insane.
Like
So
insane.
yeah. So
Okay,
anyways, yeah. So that's my number 6 is actually the Boston
right
Bruins.
on. Yeah, they were 65-12-5.
Yeah.
By the way, that's my number 3. We'll get back to that.
Well, yours was my number 4. I get you.
Yeah. So,
So you're
so
on
we knew
number
that was going
6.
to happen. So that's your number 6. So I got to do my number 6. My
Yep.
number 6 is the 2015-2016 Golden State Warriors, who went 73-9, but could not overcome one King
LeBron.
James LeBron.
That's
the
a
Cavs.
good
That's
one
what the
too.
Cavs won.
That's a
When he
good
brought it
one.
back
Yeah.
to Cleveland. So,
Yep.
but still, Durant in his prime. Fucking the Splash Brothers in their prime. They should have walked that series. They should
Yeah.
have
No,
walked that
100%.
series.
100%.
So
That's a good one.
that's my number 6.
That one's actually also further up my list. I have some
Nice.
more stats for it.
Nice. Cool.
My number 5,
Yep.
1990
Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I kept
13-3 regular season, tying the
Oh,
regular
I know.
season thing that Peyton Manning did in the previous fucking interlude there. They
Yeah.
only lose by 1 point
Yeah.
in the
wide
final
right.
game.
Yeah, wide right. Yeah.
That's heartbreaking. That's
It's also glass breaking, remote breaking, balloon popping.
it's a lot of things.
A lot of things got broken that day.
That's right. But Samsung had a great day.
Yes. Fuck. Oh my god. Dude, I don't even think it was flat screens back then. It was the CRT giant one.
With the curved screen with a much thicker glass. Like these were men that threw these remotes.
Yeah, you need sledgehammers to get through that bitch, man.
That's right.
Like, seriously. Or
somehow the remote made it.
Yeah, that I couldn't put it on my I couldn't
do it.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
You just saw it and you were like,
oh, it's just so sad. God, that team was so good, dude.
That's a right, and that's
So
the
good.
way I see it, because like I had to choose one of that team because like they went 4 in a row.
Right?
Like, how?
If you're talking about the greatest franchise to never win,
it's got to be the 90s.
It's got to be the 90 Bills.
Gotta be.
Right?
You don't make it to the finals 4 times around.
How
the fuck?
In a row.
In a row.
In a row.
Back to back to back to back. Like,
my number 5.
All right.
Is going way back.
Ooh.
Way back.
Oh, I have a feeling. I think I know.
42 Yankees. 100 107 wins,
Yeah.
47 losses, did not win the World Series. It is the third greatest season that the Yankees ever had in the regular season. And now you think about the 27 Yankees, the 35 Yankees, the whatever, the 2001 Yankees, right?
This is what I'm hearing here is this might be the first Yankees with black people.
42 might have been. No, I
Right?
think it's after that. I think it
Oh,
was
see,
after
like,
that. I think this is still like Joe DiMaggio and shit.
damn.
42, right? I don't think blacks were in their league yet.
Damn,
42, I
bro.
don't think so.
That's
Close. Getting
okay.
closer.
I almost couldn't bring myself to do it for teams that were that old, so I didn't
Well,
have
I know, but
anybody.
like I look at but when you're talking about the storied history of the Yankees, and
It's so much.
so much, and it's the third greatest regular season record they ever had.
And it was still
And
all the
they
way
didn't
back
win.
in.
And they didn't win.
Yeah. And they didn't win.
That's crazy. That's why
There
they're
was
up.
a
That's why they're
dude,
up high.
there was a couple of really old baseball ones that I wanted to throw up there, but
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
there's so many good ones, right?
that's not my generation.
No, it's
Like
not my generation either, but
Buffalo, that the Buffalo team was still kind of like, I was born in 91, so like I
right.
wasn't part of my
No,
thing, but like, I know more about it because it was closer
right.
than like I don't know
And
nothing about the 40
you
Yankees
grew
except
up
for Baby Ruth.
and you
That's
grew up hearing my war stories about Buffalo.
100%, right? Like
Right.
I know a little bit more on that one, so I kind of kept
That's
that one
why
to
he
myself.
chose Green Bay, people. Because he was
Champions.
smart.
Smart.
Because he was smart.
All right,
That's my
so we're
number
going
five,
into
the 42 Yankees. So number four.
number 4 is where I put my 2018-19 Tampa Bay Lightning, 62-16-4.
Right.
Tied the 70s, the early 70s Montreal for most wins at the time. Had 3-0 game lead in CB, but lost it 4-3 and then lost the series in a sweep, which is wild because that was an
Wild.
8th seed against the number 1 team in the league.
Right. It was
Right?
wild.
It's
Absolutely
wild.
wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's a good choice, dude. I totally forgot about the playoffs
The way
scenario,
that
the
the
regular
way that the
season.
story played out, I was like, oh,
Right.
which one's more heartbreaking?
Right.
Like Boston broke the record, but like at the end, like they played against a team that just played a little tougher at the
Yeah.
time. And like
And through the
it
whole
was
year,
so
everybody,
close.
yeah, and through the year, everybody thought that it was Tampa Bay's, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was Tampa Bay's, and then they fell off. At the beginning of the year, nobody thought Boston was going to be anything this year.
Nope.
They thought they
And then
might
they just
struggle to make the playoffs.
and then they were like, nah,
No,
hold my
watch
beer,
this.
bro. Yeah.
Watch this. No Bergeron. Marchand's out for half the fucking year. This guy's out for half the year. This guy's out for half the year. Yeah, we'll still win 65 games.
It's all good.
Like, are you kidding me?
Like so good.
So good.
So good.
Hate that franchise. God, I hate that franchise.
So you're on number 4.
You know what though? I grew up. I like Bobby Orr. I mean, come on,
Love Bobby Orr.
love Bobby Orr. Anyway, my number 4 is the '94. Any guess?
No, not on my list.
Montreal Expos, who got screwed over by a stupid strike. Sorry, calm down. The the Canadian baseball teams were going to win 91, 92, 92, 93, and 94.
93.
They were going to win 3 years in a row. Screw America. Baseball's ours.
And then
And then they said, can't have Montreal win. We better go on strike. Dude, they were so good. Alou, not Carter. Alou,
Buddy's dad.
Larry Walker, fucking
Guerrero.
the El Presidente El Perfecto, Dennis Martinez,
See, I knew somebody on that
Tim
team.
Raines, right? The team was just amazing, man. Just amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to the defunct Montreal Expos. You got hosed. Hosed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Number
I had to get them in.
3. Oh, yeah. Number 3. Your 2001 Seattle Mariners.
Ken Griffey Jr.?
Record 116-46.
Holy
The
shit.
1906 Cubs for the most wins.
How I
Lost
missed
to the
that?
New York Yankees in the World Series because the Yankees are the Yankees.
Right. How did I miss that? How
Because
did I
they're
miss the Mariners?
Seattle. Because
Yeah,
it's
but
Seattle. That's such a weird like the Mariners are
that's
big,
Ken
and this
Griffey
is
Jr., right?
yeah, this is probably the season that made them huge. You know
Right.
what I mean? But like at 2001, who thinks of Seattle?
Yeah. Well, Ken Griffey Jr. kind of made you think of Seattle because he was just, my
So
God.
good.
Oh,
So
dude,
yeah.
the greatest swing in baseball. Greatest swing in baseball history. And it's not even close.
So
Just
yeah,
so
they tied the
effortless.
1906 Cubs for the most wins in a regular season.
Wow. Wow. And you know what? The closest guy I know for a swing would be the left-hander would be John Olerud. As far as how effortless and smooth
And how
and
powerful it
beautiful.
looked.
It just looks so pretty, right? It was just Ken Griffey Jr. Shout out, salute to you, dude. You were a fucking beast, man.
Loved your cameo in The Simpsons when you took out the satellite. That was fucking
Yeah,
sick.
sick, sick.
Showed us that everybody was spying on us. It was awesome.
You notice I haven't done football yet, right?
Because we're coming into it. I know at
My
least one
number
of my.
3 is the Bruins. I get why you would pit Tampa Bay over them because they lost in a sweep. That makes sense. I wasn't thinking of that. I forgot. I just looked at the regular seasons. They won more than Tampa.
They
But
did.
Tampa didn't face Bobrovsky. Boston faced possibly some of the greatest goaltending we've ever seen in the Stanley
Tampa
Cup.
had the greatest goaltender for the last few years on their team, and they
Right?
got beat by Merzlikins
Yeah,
or
Merzlikins.
some other random guy that I
Right.
don't remember.
It wasn't fucking wasn't the guy that Toronto had there for a while. Started with the M. He's in Chicago now, right? Because he's bounced around everywhere. Played for Carolina. What
Oh
M?
no, no, it wasn't Mrazek.
Wasn't Mraz?
No, Peter Mrazek played for
Oh, it wasn't the kid that died in the fireworks accident, was it?
no, what? Kid who died in a fireworks accident. I
Yeah,
don't
the
remember that
Columbus
one.
Blue Jackets. He was their hot new goaltender. And then in the offseason, he died in the 4th of July. He died and took a firework right in the chest.
Oh no, it was the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
other goalie.
So I think you're
Yeah,
right. I
yeah,
think it might have been Merlinkins.
yeah.
Merz Lincolns or whatever his name is.
Wild.
Okay, who's your number 2?
Oh man. All right. Now is here where I put my Golden State Warriors.
Okay. Same year?
Yeah, 2015
Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
73-9 regular season,
Yeah.
regular record. That was the regular season record for wins.
Yeah. They beat the Bulls.
They were on a chance to repeat because they had won the year prior as well.
Yep.
They had a 3-1 season series lead
lead.
in the
Yep.
finals.
They sure
And
did.
then Cleveland, and that was the first year that like their only year that Cleveland has won.
And
So I
then
was like,
fucking
there's
Psycho kicked the guy in the balls and got tossed for a game. It changed the whole series.
good times.
What's his name?
Like,
What's his name? He's still crazy.
the guy with the I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
I fucking love him. I want him on Toronto.
Is
What?
it Draymond? Is it
Draymond
Draymond?
Green. Crazy.
Wow.
Hothead.
Number
Give him
two.
to me. Put him on my
Right?
team. Give him to
Right.
me.
Number
Give him to
two.
me. I love some Draymond Green. My number 2 is the 98 Minnesota Vikings.
Oof.
15-1. Dominated. Everybody wrote him in. They're winning the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
Gary Anderson did not miss a kick the entire year. They're kicking from the 24-yard line. No time left to win the game. To win the game. Shanked it. Shanked it.
Heartbreak.
NFC Championship game in Minnesota. Shanked it.
Now
50
that's
to 1,
rough.
dude.
That's a fantastic record.
Drum roll, please. Go ahead.
Your 2007 New England Patriots.
You know, I was cheering for him, right? As a Bills fan, you know that?
Yeah, well, it's
I
because
was
of
actually
that.
cheering for him.
It's because of that record, man. Like that
Randy
is.
Moss. Randy Moss.
I love Randy
Never
Moss.
ring. Love me some Randy. You've been mossed. Love Randy Moss. Straight cash, homie.
Right.
Fucking love Randy Moss.
Obviously,
One of the greatest of all time.
perfect regular season was the second time only ever that's ever been done.
Yeah, and you know what I want? You know what I never want to hear again in my life? That the
What?
Dolphins are popping their fucking champagne because somebody lost. I am so fucking sick of the 72 Dolphins.
Right.
Sick of it. Okay? It's 72. You guys had to have other jobs to
Literally.
play football.
So,
Right?
like
Give me a break.
the only more things to make this heartbreaking here is like so they were the only second team to have that done. They lost in the Super Bowl to the New York Giants of all
Yeah.
teams.
Peyton Manning.
The New York Giants was a wild card spot that
They
year
sure
too,
were.
by the way. So
They went into Green
fought
Bay,
their
beat
way
Green
in.
Bay.
They
went into
came
Green Bay, beat Green
through.
Bay.
Damn right they did.
Yep. Yep.
Eli, and we got to talk about it because like that guy is Tom Brady's kryptonite. He is a
He
perfect
is.
Super Bowl record. When he makes it into the playoffs, he does nothing but
He wins the Super
fucking
Bowl.
win. He
Yeah.
wins Super Bowls. That's what he does. He's just like, if you guys can get me there, I got you.
I got you in the playoffs.
I
Gotta
got
get
you in the playoffs. You gotta get me there,
Get
though.
me there. Yeah, no shit, right? God, yeah, maybe Tom Brady has nightmares over that. That was his best statistic year, right? Tom's? Wasn't that his greatest statistic year? With Randy Moss?
No.
Really? I thought that was statistically his best year.
His statistically best year, I think, was actually his next year. Let me double check here.
I
It didn't
thought he threw like
say
for
that on my
51
thing.
touchdowns and 4,000 yards.
Brady best year.
I thought that was his best year.
Nope. 2011.
So 4 years after that.
Yeah.
That must have been
To be fair, though, if you cut his career in half, he's the best quarterback of all time in this set of 10 years and again in this set of 10 years.
He's had 3 Hall of Fame careers in one career.
It's fucking dumb. He's got 3 Hall of Fame careers in this year,
one
right?
career.
But if you just split it in half, he's the greatest quarterback of all time twice.
Right. I know.
It's that is the Wayne Gretzky level that you
that
need.
Is absolutely Wayne Gretzky level.
So like we're
Jordan
you can do.
Jordan, right? But you can make an argument for Wilt. You can make an argument for LeBron. I'm not making the argument, but you can.
You could make an argument for Kobe.
Yeah.
He's got rings, boy.
No.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No. I love Kobe, but without Shaq, he wasn't that great. Sorry.
He got his ring after, and Shaq had to go to a different super team where Kobe just stayed where he was and did it himself. Because Kobe went and Kobe, pardon?
What did Kobe say?
Oh, he's not saying. Hey, if Kobe had, if Shaq had Kobe's brain, had Kobe's brain, they would have had so many more.
Dude, if Shaq stays in LA,
if Kobe had Shaq's size,
yeah,
same thing. Fuck, that'd be the greatest player of all time.
To watch Kobe's. To me, Kobe to watch is phenomenal. It's like watching the big mouth there on Dallas. That is when he just plays basketball. He's fucking phenomenal.
Luka.
What?
Is it Luka?
Not Luka. No, the one they brought in that was all mouthpiece and wouldn't get his vaccines and all that shit.
Oh shit! I don't remember.
The hell's his name?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
When he plays freaking basketball, man, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie. I can watch that guy when he's just playing basketball all day and all night, he is
Right.
just beautiful to watch. Beautiful. That's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's fucking ballet on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Same with Michael Jordan. Awesome. But I'm
Right.
just saying, there are arguments to be made.
For a lot of players.
There is not an argument in hockey. There's no argument.
It's Wayne Gretzky.
Right. Wayne Gretzky. Now, is Ovechkin the greatest goal scorer of all time? He might end up being.
He might end up being.
He might. But now he's
But
got
that's
2,000
one
assists
aspect
again.
of. That's right. That's one
Yeah,
aspect of the
2,000.
18 aspects that
And you
Gretzky's
need, now,
got.
and you also need 5 Lady Bings, a couple Mastersons, you know
A
what I
few
mean?
more Stanley Cups.
A lot more Stanley Cups, right? So, no, it's not even close. It's not even like.
Oh, you only won the scoring
any of these-
title 8 times in a row?
Yeah, like,
What the
forget
fuck,
it,
bro?
right?
You're done.
Lemieux was the only shot. Lemieux was the only shot to dethrone him and cancer
and
back
couldn't
injury.
do it. Couldn't do it.
And that was just physical.
That's
That
right.
was just physical. He had
Nothing you
all
can
the
do about
tools,
that. It is what it is.
Played a heavier brand of hockey.
I was about to say.
Had
he was
all the skills that Wayne had. Probably
bigger.
a better shot. Probably a
And
better
he-
shot than Wayne.
and probably like bigger.
Bigger, way bigger.
Like he could really
Way
power through people,
Yeah.
you know?
So, but he had the vision. He had the creativity. He could score on par.
He had the luck too.
Fucking cancer bullshit.
Until he had the puck luck.
Yep.
He didn't
So-
have the life luck.
But that was gone after he had his first back surgery and then he got the cancer and that was done. And
Yeah.
like Lemieux legitimately had a claim to the throne. But that shit got washed.
Yeah.
There is nobody in that atmosphere of Wayne Gretzky. And I honestly believe that's what Tom Brady is right now.
I think that exactly.
However, someone's catching him really, really quick.
You think it's Patty Mahomes?
What happens if he keeps going?
I'm hoping. Why not?
I don't want Buffalo to win the Super Bowl.
Hey, Tom Brady didn't win every Super Bowl either.
Just almost all of them.
Just almost all of them. There's shots.
You know, God.
It's just next year or 3 years from now or you know.
If Pat's got 2 more MVPs, it's 3 years down the road.
Yeah.
If Pat's got 2 more MVPs and 2 more Super Bowls, he's got a legitimate shot if he can sustain like Tom did.
If he can do exactly what he
Sustain.
did one more time. Like
The dude
I mean
played
like
20
from,
years.
No.
20.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So like Patty, like how long has Patrick Mahomes been in now?
7?
How many championships does he have?
3?
He's already got 3 rings.
Like 3 rings and he's been there 4 times, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he lost 1, 2.
They won back to back.
And then they lost to Tampa.
And they lost to Tampa and they won the one before Tampa. Isn't that right? He's got 3, right?
I want to say he's got 3. He's got 3.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
3.
yeah. He's got 3.
How many Super Bowl championships does Patrick Mahomes have? Might be 2, dude. No, 3. He got 3. 2020,
got 3.
2023, 2024.
So so if he wins either next year or the year after that,
Right.
that'll be 4 and 10. Okay,
Right.
you've
That's what
copied the
Pat-
first half. You've copied the first half of Tom Brady's career
Exactly.
perfectly. All right.
Right.
The back end, Tom got 3.
Right.
If you just double your exact thing, you
Yeah. Tom's
You
got
could
7
do-
and 10. Right? Tom's got 7 and 10. 7 Super Bowls and 10 tries.
yeah.
Same as Otto Graham.
Well, I would understand that argument, but if he gets 8 and somebody had just gotten 7 and all of the other teams only have fucking 6,
Yeah.
Tom's got more rings than any of the teams have in their entire
Exactly. Right.
history.
Does he got? No, he's got 7. Right? He's got 7 rings. Tom.
Yes,
Right.
and Pittsburgh and the Patriots and
All have 6.
and
Cowboys?
Green Bay
No,
Oh,
Green Bay's got
no.
4.
4, yeah.
Bay's got
And
4.
the Cowboys, yeah. So like, all have
No,
6.
it's not the Cowboys. It's San Francisco, isn't it?
Sorry, yeah, San Francisco. Sorry,
Cowboys
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
5.
Yeah, San Francisco, and then the Cowboys, then the Packers. So Tom's got 7.
Right.
The other 3 have 6. He's got more
Yeah.
rings than any of the other teams have in their entire chest
That's
after
right.
100 fucking years.
Exactly.
or whatever amount of years it's been.
Right. I'm
That's
not,
wild.
but he's on the pace.
So
He's
if
on.
somebody gets 8, I'm not worried if they went one extra fucking time to do it.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
It
Head to
depends
head.
if you have the LeBron James problem where you go every fucking year and you have a
here-
negative record.
Here's the problem. When you're talking greatest of all time, put all your stats up there. Oh, yeah, he's great. He's great. Great, 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 great. Who won when they played against each other? In the biggest games.
In the one in the two, Tom.
Tom did. Tom won twice in fucking in Patriotville and one in thing.
No, he won one and
Mahomes.
he won one against them as a Patriot and one
No,
against them
I'm
as
not saying
Tampa.
head to head. I'm saying,
Oh,
well, Patrick Mahomes was the starting quarterback of Kansas City. He won 2 in fucking New England, and he won 1 in Tampa Bay. Well, Patrick Mahomes was in as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
that's fair.
And 1 was against him. And one was against him in a championship game, was it not? Or
that's what I said. It gets Tampa. I'm pretty sure Tampa Bay. Did Tampa Bay beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Then yes.
So
because there's Tampa Bay's only got 2 fucking rings, and
right.
one of them, and the one that was recent was Tom Brady. I remember the old Tampa Bay fucking Super Bowl because they fucking kicked the shit out of the Raiders.
Rings.
First game I've ever watched.
They never changed their play calls, and John Gruden says, "That's our playbook." He was the coach of the Raiders the year fucking before.
Yeah,
and they fucking traded him.
And then
John Gruden was the coach of the Raiders. They traded him to Tampa Bay.
They went to the Super Bowl.
When they got to the Super Bowl, John Gruden's going, "They're running our playbook. What the hell's going on?"
So they just wiped the floor with them. He's like, "Oh, I got to counter this."
And they just sat back, and John Lynch just kept picking him off and picking him off. So ridiculous.
It was the worst.
It was a bad Super Bowl. It was a bad
Super Bowl.
Bad Super Bowl.
Right, but like that was the last time Tampa won. That was years ago.
Years ago.
Right, that Warren Sapp was still in the league.
Warren Sapp, yeah. It was Mike Allstott, Warren Sapp, Fort Dunn,
giant man on Oakland.
Brooks, fucking Barber, not Tiki Barber, the other Rondé Barber, right. John Lynch, Keyshawn Johnson.
It's crazy.
Who the hell was their quarterback?
Oh, fuck. I just remember
Brad Johnson was their quarterback going against Cannon.
That's ridiculously old.
Rob Johnson was their backup, the old Buffalo Bills quarterback that they kicked Flutie out for. Wow, man, that's some fucking history right there. That was awesome.
Right?
Good times. Good fucking times, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, like that's so essentially Mahomes will have to win one more this year, like in the next 2.
Next 2
years. He has to win one more in the next 2.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's got his 4-10.
And then he's got his 4-10, and then he's got to do it, and then he has to do it again.
Dude, has he only been in 6 years? Wait a minute. He might only be in 6 years, dude. How long's Patrick Mahomes been playing for the Chiefs?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Dude, he's got 3 more years till he's 10 years in.
So he's got to win one more.
He was drafted in 2017. He's only been playing.
Fuck, the kid's still in high school.
Oh my God, dude. He might do it.
I'm going to give him a 4-year buffer. Get one in the next 4 years and you'll still be all right.
You're still on track. Holy shit, dude. Wow.
Yeah. So, one in the next 3 and he's good and he'll be on par. If he can get 2 in the next 3, if he can get 2 in the next 3,
oh my God.
You got a real
Tom's coming out of
shot.
retirement. He gets 2 in the next 3. Tom's coming out of retirement.
Hey, Bill, we got to hook back up again.
Yeah, let's go to the Cowboys.
Time to make a franchise out of this team.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys been out of the first round since the 90s? Yeah. I got you,
Jack. Right?
Me Jerry and Bill are
like, man, I want
one
more before I die. One more before I die. Why not?
But you have to sign me, Bill, and Rob.
Yeah. Oh, I think
One year.
Gronk is done. I think he likes the TV, not getting hurt. I think he likes it.
Rocky, how much more bigger the TV would be if you were in Dallas?
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
It's their
You think
motto.
Gronk still got it after being out way for almost 2.5 years now?
It fucking re-signed again
No,
for
Gronk.
Tom the 1 year. Why not?
I really wish he would have signed for Buffalo.
Yo, Gronk, you want to
He's a
go
Buffalo
win
kid,
one?
eh?
Yeah.
He's a Buffalo kid.
His whole family is fucking
I know.
athletic as shit. Have you seen them?
Yeah, and they're Buffalo guys. They're Buffalo. They
Yeah.
were Buffalo fans.
Don't they all do different sports too?
What's that?
Don't they all do
Lacrosse,
different
I think.
sports?
I think they did lacrosse.
The other two?
Yeah, I think one of them's lacrosse, and we had the other brother on our team. We did have a Gronkowski who was a fullback. He played for us 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's a good special teamer, actually. So
That's not bad. There you go.
yeah, that was a great grade 8, by the way.
Yeah.
We
I
only
told you,
had
I worked hard on my list. Like
we
I
had
went
3 the
ham on it.
same. We had 3 the same.
Literally, and we
Hey,
obviously.
dude, I took us back
I think
to
we
the
all
42
knew
games.
who the number one was going to be. I feel like we alluded to it the episode before.
I think we spoiled that last time we did a show.
Yeah, the previous episode we were like,
Yeah,
well,
we kinda know what
I
number
think
1 is.
everybody knows who number one was going
Come
to
on.
be consensus, right? Like the consensus was obviously.
Yeah,
So
that's a simple one.
number one was easy. It was.
I'm
the
shocked
ones
I missed
after.
Seattle. I'm shocked I missed Seattle. I get why you would put the that Tampa Bay was a worse loss than the Boston loss. I get that.
Only a couple more though, because it was 6 and
Yeah.
4. Like they were like right
And
there.
we both were Golden State around the same area.
I was
and-
Golden State number 2. I think you were
Yeah.
number 4.
Yeah, and then I broke out the 42 Yankees and the 94 Expos. You broke out the 90. You broke out the 90 Bills, bro, and the
did.
Seattle Seahawks. I mean Seattle
The
Mariners.
Mariners.
I totally forgot about
I
that.
also had the greatest show on turf and Manning's
Yes.
best year.
Yeah, and I had the fucking what were they called?
I almost was like, fuck, man.
Seattle
Manning had that.
Supersonics. I brought back the Seattle Supersonics with Sean Kemp.
I almost thought about that one. I was like,
Yeah.
mm.
Do people even know who they are?
I almost went with Denver Broncos the year that
Oh,
Peyton
yeah, you went
Manning
to
had
Peyton Manning.
no, not the Denver Broncos. Sorry, the Colts when Peyton Manning had the perfect passer rating year.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
never missed a pass.
Is that where they lost this the Saints in the playoffs? Or did they
Yeah,
lose?
it was
prior
real
to-
early. No, it was
Right.
real early. It was really
Oh, so
dumb.
they must have lost to the Patriots.
That's why I was like, that's why I didn't end up going with that one, because I was like, at least the
Yeah.
Broncos, like they went to the Super Bowl that
Yeah.
year. So I was like, that's far more like he still broke all these records and did a cool thing, and they went to the Super Bowl versus he did the really cool record breaking thing, but then didn't go anywhere. But like hockey is far more heartbreaking when they lose right at the beginning, like in the Tampa Bay fashion, where in
Yeah.
football, if they lose at the beginning, it's kind of like blah, because it's a one
Yeah.
and done, right?
One and done. That's true.
Once you're in a 7-game series, you get into the middle round and you're like, oh, they lost in the second round, whatever. Then you either have to lose right at the beginning for it to be heartbreaking or in the finals.
So I'm gonna get a little political here. Did you see the right wing in the States losing their shit over the fucking French opening with the drag queens and their portrayal of the Last Supper? Even though it wasn't even anything to do with the Last Supper, it had something to do with some Greek festival or something.
I didn't even.
Oh
I
my
never
God.
paid attention.
The history of Greek, they might have some drag queens and some gay shit in it. Really? The history of the Greeks? Really?
You know what Greek means in the bed?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? And when I grew up, there were Greek jokes all the time about gay stuff. All the time
Right,
when I was growing
right.
up. So they're losing their shit over this. And I'm thinking, you motherfuckers put up Trump in the middle of replace Jesus with Trump in a Last Supper painting. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Fuck up. All religions need to be mocked. Every one of them.
That's
Every
right.
religion needs to be mocked. Every fucking political party needs to be mocked. It's what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
If you are compliant and listen to bullshit, you will just spew bullshit. Stop it. Anyway, whatever.
Imagine
fine.
living the good life and coming back reincarnated. Yeah, fuck
Start
Buddhism.
taking responsibility for the shit you do in your own life and stop blaming people. Fuck. You fucked up. It wasn't God. God don't give a shit about you. Got other things on his plate. You're
I can even make fun of
insignificant piece
Buddhism.
shit. There you go.
Imagine you reincarnate after doing good in your entire fucking life and you come back as a dung beetle.
Right. That's okay. At least you're purposeful.
Yeah,
I'd
but
rather
then
come back
you're
as a
still
dung
stuck with
beetle than a
dealing with other people's
Republican.
shit.
Oh, snap.
But then you're still stuck dealing with other people's shit.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Eh,
And you got to go collect it.
You just gotta go pick it up.
They always know where north is, though.
That's right.
They always know where north is. All right. I got to wrap it up because I got to drive. I got to drive people to work and shit. So,
All
right.
good.
thank you very much. That was awesome, guys. Thanks for watching Sports Corner. That one was a banger. I had fun tonight. All right.
If you come up with another good sports list, let me know and then we'll hash
Yeah,
it out.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
Perfect.
I just got a lot of shit going on right now too. So, all right, catch you later, guys. Thanks, dude. Now, how do we do this? Right here, and we stop recording.